My name is Irma Wani Othman from Universiti Malaysia Sabah. This paper established a discussion on positive impact of self-assessment first-year experience on academic achievement among international students in the public university in Malaysia. Malaysia is one of the countries that has become a choice of destination for international students to further their studies. Elements such as recognized international higher learning institution system, the intensive effort of student exchange program, a caliber teaching team, contemporary and quality courses, an international consolidation with some other best learning institutions in the world together with the connection of regional cooperation are among the collected criteria to portray the ability of Malaysia in attracting more international students. Therefore, the objective of this research is to emphasize the factors that differentiate the first-year experience on self-assimilation as well as academic achievement among international students. The qualitative sampling method involved 40 international students who participated. Volunteer and data collection was conducted through an in-depth interview technique. The result has generated an understanding on international students' self-reflection through the nature of their excitement, needs and hopes. Among the factors that were identified were, first, education system in Malaysian public universities is seen as a prestigious study destination. Second, education system Malaysian public universities are more comprehensive and versatile. Third, the learning programs in Malaysian universities learning are flexible and dynamic. Fourth, the development of the programs are contemporary and market-driven. Fifth, the added value on the benefits using English as a learning and teaching medium in Malaysian public universities. Therefore, in examining the quality level of education, it is vital to consider the learning satisfaction among international students in order to have a continuum on the positive impact towards self-assimilation in their academic achievement. The findings are valuable and are useful in showing the significant relevance to the international human resource management Malaysian public universities which are dependent on international students at high proportions and applicable in formulating various national higher education policies. Higher learning institutions in Malaysia had experienced a drastic change and bloom to meet the global demand towards the vast access of education in international level. Due to that, education under the jurisdiction of the Ministry of Education in Higher Learning has been made as one of the national key economic area in Economic Transformation Program. The Higher Education Strategic Plan with the vision of transforming higher education to transform Malaysia to an excellent international. This is in accordance with the second national mission which is increasing the knowledgeability and the country's innovation to cultivate first-class mindset. Efforts to intensify internationalization was made as one of the main aims of the strategic plan. As the result of the Ministry of Education in Higher Learning proactive efforts to meet the demands of globalization on higher education in the country, the Malaysian higher education landscape has shifted dramatically. Ministry of Education in Higher Learning's fifth goal aims to attract 10% of the country's higher education student population through international enrollment. The mission is in line with Ministry of Education in Higher Learning's 5 main thrusts. Number 1. To create higher education planning strategically and systematically. Number 2. Empower national higher management. Number 3. Increase capacity, involvement, and access in various fields of higher learning. Number 4. Purify the quality of national higher education to international standards. Number 5. Meet policy aspiration and goals internationalization of higher education. The National Strategic Plan for Higher Education has taken the task of establishing Malaysia as global hub of excellence in higher education. The education sector will be designated as one of the national key economic area in the Economic Transformation Program as result of this strategy. This connectivity hoped to assist the country in meeting its goals. Malaysian main goal is to establish itself as a hub of higher education for Southeast Asia by 2025. Number 1. Increasing international students' enrollment. Number 2. Increasing the number of comprehensive and relevant program available to international students. Number 3. Rebrand Malaysia public and private universities to meet a target of 250,000 international students by 2025. A qualitative approach was used in this research whereby 4 public higher learning institutions of Malaysia had been selected according to the type of universities and location of the research. The research design employed is a case study which is to identify and investigate thoroughly the background which happened through interaction of a social unit involving individual, groups, institutions or community. As many as 40 international students were successfully interviewed using a set of interview questions. These questions were drafted through a thorough protocol interview conducted during a pilot study. The use of semi-structure interview proved to be effective. This is because researchers had the freedom to interview thoroughly without being restricted to the set of interview questions that had been constructed. The findings of the interview gave answers which could be explored further. Data collection were gathered through a voice recording tape. The data was later transcribed and analyzed using the coding method in order to identify the main themes of the study. Malaysian Public University Education System as a prestigious study destination. Reputation and credibility of the host national education system. The semester system is used to organize classroom learning and teaching methods, and the study program offerings are easy to comprehend. This is supported by the understanding of respondents who have successfully changed negative perceptions of the shortcomings and weaknesses of studying abroad due to the difficult assimilation process by linking learning experiences at Malaysian public universities. Meaningful experience while in the first year of study can shape the development and determinants of student academic achievement. The benefits of pursuing studies abroad were also mentioned by some participants. Such advantages can build social networks through new relationships with the campus community and the local community. The scenario above depicts what happens when Bahasa Malaysia is used as a medium of communication in learning and teaching methods, teaching and learning, which leads to a variety of misunderstandings. The public is aware that issues related to poor English proficiency among local students are also associated with an unconducive learning environment. The quality of educational services in Malaysian public universities is comprehensive and versatile. University service readiness is comprehensive and relevant. A comparison of the study systems of the host country and the country of origin is made from the beginning of the process of exploring the study destination through the responses presented by several international students. Study in which educational services are assessed in terms of teaching and learning methods, course evaluation, examination standards, and academic staff directory. Majority international students confirmed the tendency to study abroad is referring to the gap in the use of English that is not implemented in the higher education system of the country of origin. The empowerment of the English medium in teaching and learning is seen to accelerate the internationalization process in a university and promise to increase the enrollment of international students to come further studies in Malaysia. The participants still stated that the education system in Malaysia is much better than their country of origin. The validity of the systematic and effective education system as a yardstick to the due consideration of international students when deciding to choose the destination of the country of study. Flexibility and dynamics of the public university in Malaysia study program. The presence of a diverse range of academic programs at a university is critical in attracting more international students. The Malaysian Public University courses syllabus is dynamic and comparable to that of international universities. Public university in Malaysia has a syllabus that is not only detailed but relevant and coincides with the wishes of employers. Most of the syllabus formed will focus on learning outcomes that are related to job prospects. Course assessment is divided into individual assignments, group assignments, intermediate and final exams, tests, and quizzes. The course syllabus should be further simplified with a comprehensive explanation by guided lecturers and tentative teaching of each course. The comprehensive content of the syllabus has a positive impact on the students' understanding of the courses taught. Course development and offering of contemporary and market-driven programs. Malaysia's public university reputation is divided into three categories: comprehensive status, research, and focus. Malaysia's public university study program diversity is among the best in Southeast Asia. The benefits of categorizing the university system based on specialization and direction of the university's establishment. A large number of programs offered by Malaysian public universities have their unique niche and are regarded as such by the international community. The study program's structural and content aspects also meet the needs of the labor market. The development of university study programs is always renewed. Universities should offer academic programs aimed at graduate marketability prospects. Value-added benefits of using English as the medium for teaching and learning in Malaysian public universities. The participants of this study agree that having English recognized as a universal language implemented, used, and mastered is a major factor in influencing students' decision to study abroad. The experience of using English as the language medium can give the self-confidence to communicate in public. English proficiency is a form of communication that can not only be learned theoretically but should be done with exposure to activities. The majority of universities around the world empower English as the universal language for teaching and learning. The students' proactive initiatives include constantly improving their English proficiency by seeking assistance from more fluent friends, cultivating the habit of reading English books, and surfing the internet. Many activities are carried out every week that can improve language skills. The findings revealed that English language skills, both in terms of speech and writing, are essential for studying abroad. Discourse formulation and recommendation. The results of this research findings contributed to the gap in the literature of the management of international students with regards to self-assimilation of first-year experience in academic achievement by giving a positive impact while studying in a host country. The feedbacks given by international students on the education system offered by Malaysian public universities is valuable and organized. The feedbacks were a balance of both theory and practical in the teaching and learning systems which were different from their own country. Therefore, academic development is shaped through the theoretical and practical balance which determines future career prospects for international students. This further increases the level of academic satisfaction among international students in the host country. This study focuses on the process of international students' self-assimilation of their first-year experience. The majority of international students gave positive feedback on the country's public university system. The findings of this study demonstrate the importance of a balance of theory and practice in positively shaping international students' academic development. High-quality teaching, appropriate and contemporary curriculum design, and a directory of competent academics with expertise and vast experience, all of which are said to improve international students' satisfaction. The findings support the importance of adjusting teaching and learning to a universal language medium by implying that the university is responsible for empowering English to realize the country's higher education internationalization policy. This research demonstrates international students' multidimensional perspectives on the dynamics of the course syllabus as a benefit in aiding their comprehension. Most of these international students showed interest in choosing a destination country that uses English as medium of communication. Although their level of English proficiency is not very good, a strong commitment has encouraged international students to continue to strive in improving their English language. Even though they are still studying in the first year and have not faced the challenges of the entire course of study, the findings revealed the perspectives of international students on the dynamics of the syllabus of the courses of study offered in the study program as comprehensible. However, the feedback received showed a positive attitude and excitement of international students coupled with the presence of lecturers showed an approachable attitude in providing assistance to make the learning process easier. The characteristics of lecturers like having extensive experience, having good teaching quality and appropriate curriculum syllabus design can increase the level of students' satisfaction of the program, but it can also increase the level of satisfaction of the entire education system in a university. Having a good self-implication in the programs provided in this country portrayed a positive impact in academic achievement and self-development among international students. The vast variety of programs offered by the universities in this country provides many options when compared to universities in the home country of the international students. Therefore, it has become a major starting point for international students in their decision to further their studies abroad.